7 reasons why you should start selling high ticket offers first and then scale your business using low ticket offers. That's what I will be talking about today, and I'll give you logical reasons of why you should actually be doing that. Now, this video is for someone who is a beginner in online selling, which means you have the skill, but you have not made much sales as of now, or you're making some sales, but that's still far away from where you want to go, right? Now, let's understand this. There is so much of noise out there right now, and there are so many coaches who will teach you different methods. But in 2024 and beyond, things have changed, right? What used to work before doesn't work anymore. The reason is there is so much of coaches have now flooded the market that market has really become skeptical. People now don't easily take that decision that with whom with particular coach he or should be going, right? Because it's crowded. They really don't know that which coach is better and which is not. So that is why I say from 2024 and beyond, things have changed. So I'll tell you exactly why selling high ticket offers is much more beneficial if you are just starting. Let me share my screen. Um, Let us first understand what do I mean when I say selling high ticket offers and selling low ticket offers, right? So low ticket offers and high ticket offers, what are the things that you can sell when you say low ticket offer in online coaching and when you say high ticket offers? The first thing you can sell in low ticket offers is courses. You can sell courses worth 500 rupees to even 7,800, 8,000, or even 15,000, right? The second thing you can sell in low ticket offers is consultation calls. You can be selling consultation calls. If you're an expert of something, let's say you're an EFT coach and you can release people's anxieties. So this is what you can do. You can give them, let's say, 5 consultation calls or 10 consultation calls in which you will help them come out of anxiety. That is what you can sell as a package. The third thing that you can sell are workshops. The same way, taking the same example, let's say it's about giving them stress relieving experience. You can do 2-day workshops and sell it at, let's say, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, whatever is the case. So these offers usually can be sold as low ticket offers. Now, what does high ticket offer mean? High ticket offer is mostly the coaching program, right? It's a journey wherein you take a person from point A to point B, right? That's the journey you take that person on. Now, high ticket coaching programs are actually the real thing. That's your core product. That's your core product, which means whatever the problem that person is facing, you solve that problem completely in this coaching program. So you take the person from A to B. For example, if it was about life coaching, the example that I'm taking, now in workshop, you're giving experiences. In consultation calls, you can solve some of the current problems they have. But in coaching program, you will actually shift the whole brain pattern of their mind, and it definitely takes time, right? Now, coaching programs can range from 3 months to 6 months, or sometimes even 12 months, depending on the offer that you have created, right? Now, let's understand the fact. When you sell a low ticket offer and a high ticket offer, how does that happen, right? Let me show you a scenario here. Let's say you want to make 10 lakh a month, right? In order to make 10 lakh a month, what can be the scenarios? Let's first understand this, and then we will jump on why selling high ticket offers is the best way to start your business and moving forward, right? So let's say you have a product priced at 100 rupees. Now to make 10 lakh a month, you have to sell it to 10,000, right? 4 zeros and 2 zeros here. That makes lakhs. Or let's say you have a product of 1,000 rupees. Now to sell a 1,000 rupee and make 10 lakhs, you have to sell it to 1,000 people. That makes 10 lakhs. If you have a product of 10,000, which is amazing, then you just have to sell it to 100 people and you achieve that 10 lakh mark. Similarly, if you have a product of 1 lakh rupee, you have to just sell it to 10 people and you are done with 10 lakhs. And finally, if you are amazing and you have created a product of 10 lakhs, you just have to sell it to one person, and one person in 1 month, and you make 10 lakhs, right? Now, here's something you have to understand, and this is what maximum people miss out. Let's assume that this range is low tickets, right? And this range is high ticket. Apart from the price by which you are deciding the low ticket and the high ticket, did you notice that the number of people required in low tickets are more and the number of people required in high tickets are less? Which brings us to something called system, right? To handle more people, you really have to have a robust system. And to handle less people, you can even do with, let's say, to make a one sale, you talk to 100 people and you made that one sale. Simple as that. But you really have to have a proper, robust system. If you have to manage a lot of people's, you have to send a lot of reminders and so many things. If you really have to manage 10,000 people or even 1,000 people, but managing, let's say, to get this one sale, let's say you had talked to 100 people, managing 100 people is not a real challenge here as compared to managing 10,000 people, right? So that's what the thing is. Most of the people miss out the system and they think selling low tickets is easier. No, that's completely not the right way. Let me make you understand now. Let me just slide the screen up. Yeah. Now let's understand. Now, once you have now understood the system, let's get back to the 7 points of why you should lead with high tickets and then scale it with creating a low ticket channel, right? The first reason, which I already explained you, it requires less complex system to actually sell high tickets, right? Which I just now showed you. To sell low ticket product of 100 rupees, you need 10,000 people. Means you have to manage those people. So definitely when you start, you cannot have those systems in place. If you want to do that, it requires a lot of efforts and so much of knowledge before you even start. But to sell a high ticket product, you just have to know what to talk, what offer you should create, and what is the right audience to whom you can sell. That's it. An irresistible offer, the right audience, and the way you communicate with them and sell it. Simple as that. So the thing here is, the first point is you require less complex system. What is the second point here? Again, as it's completely linked with the first point. You need initial capital, right? You need initial capital to build a complex system, right? If you have to reach to 10,000 people, which means you have to run ads, right? You run ads. Now, either you have to learn ads yourself or you have to hire someone to run those ads. Either it's taking too much of time or it takes too much of money, upfront money, right? That's the thing here. Now, what is the second thing? The initial capital goes in ads. Then you also have to build a funnel, which means, again, to build a proper funnel is also a real game and real, knowledge that you require. Oh my God, this, what we call the flies, it seems like the fly also wants to know these things, right? Okay. So you require knowledge of ads. Your money will go into funnels, ads, and then, the skill to do presentations. That also takes time, right? Doing presentations, all these skills you have to know, and that's where an initial capital gets in, right? So that's why it's much easier to start with high tickets. Let's understand it completely. The third thing, I have taken notes here. Yes, when you start with high tickets, when let's say you are starting and selling a 1 lakh rupee product, what will happen? You will be more profitable from the start, right? That's the magic. You are profitable from the start because you are selling a 1 lakh rupee product. And did you also know that the system, when it comes to system, you need a simple system. When I say simple system, it can be just talking to people on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. That's it. You just have to make sure that you take a record of how many people you talked, what did those people say, and that's it. You don't have to have a huge system built here. So with less system means less capital investment, and you're selling a high ticket product means you make much more profits. That is something I love among all the points here, right? What is the next thing? Your understanding of your market improves. This is one of the important points. Your understanding of your market improves. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? When you do high ticket selling, it's mostly done through selling one on one, right? The prospect comes on the call, you are talking to him, and you're solving his problem and you're giving a solution, right? Definitely delivery you can do one on many. For example, you have a coaching program which can be a group coaching program also, but selling you do one on one, right? So what happens here is when you sell one on one, you're talking to one on one people, and you come to know a lot of things when you talk to people at a more deeper sense. Whereas when you are selling one to many in low tickets, you just sell, you give their price point, you say, let's say 5,000 rupees, and here's the link, and you book it. You don't talk to people here. And then you yourself have to understand that the conversion was less, which means I would have done something wrong, and then you analyze, but you don't talk to much people here. That's one of the disadvantages of the system. So when you go and sell high tickets, you can literally talk people one on one, and every time you will have more and better understanding of your audience, right? Now that takes us to the fifth pointer here, which is your you improve faster by selling high tickets. You improve faster by selling high tickets. It's almost the same thing, but now, as I explained you, when you do one-to-one selling and when you do one-to-many selling, right? Every time you do one-on-one call, you learn something, and when you go into the next call, right, you know what all mistakes you should not be doing. And that's how you keep improving. Every call you go, you keep improving, you keep improving. Whereas when you sell one to many and when you give your price away and people purchase it into the presentations, webinars, or anything, the thing that will happen is you get one chance to let's say there were 100 people, you just have one chance to gather those 100 people and sell it once. Now to sell again, to see actually whether you did the right thing or not, you have to again gather 100 people and then again do the whole thing. Imagine how much efforts it takes to bring 100 people, how much capital it takes to bring those 100 people again and then sell them. So the chances of improving by selling one to many is much more, and it happens much more faster and at much less capital risk, right? So that is again a beauty here. Now that brings us to the next point, which is selling high ticket offer first gives you capital to invest to build a low ticket offer, gives initial capital to scale using low ticket offers. Now, what does I mean? What do I mean here is, let's say you sold two high ticket offers, right? You sold two high ticket offers, 1 lakh each. What will happen? you get cash of 2 lakhs, right? Now, when you have this cash of 2 lakhs, you can now go and run ads, get your funnels done, do masterclasses, challenges, or even webinars. And now you can literally sell courses and all those things. And you can now have so many people here. Now your low ticket pool is getting built. Now you can definitely go to these low ticket people again and upsell them for the high ticket, right? But did you see that how low ticket by selling high ticket initially gives you initial capital which you don't have to bring from your pocket? You can easily get that capital by selling high tickets in the market, right? Which is one of the amazing pointers which most of the people never observe. Now the seventh point and the last pointer, this is one of the beauty here. Selling high ticket product is the real service. Is the real service. Understand this point. You decided to be a coach, you decided to change lives of people, and you decided that I will take people from point A to point B. Let's say it's from taking people from depressing chaos to lovable and charismatic personality, right? That was your end goal. And when you sold them a course, or when you gave them an experience of a smaller time frame, right? Let's say you did workshop of 2 days, or you sold them courses, you are actually not taking them from point A to point B. You're just giving them a kind of a trailer, right? And you know that course, or let's say 1 or 2 days, in 1 or 2 days their lives will not change. It takes a lot of time and effort, and it is same applicable for life coach, wealth coach, business coach, or any kind of coach you are. It's applicable to everyone. The coaching itself means it takes time for transformation. People cannot transform in 1 or 2 days. It really needs enough time to devote with you. So selling high tickets is actually the real service. So why are you going to sell a course and give them shorter thing, and why not solve the real problem from end to end? Hope that makes sense to you, right? So these are the 7 logical reasons of why you should actually be selling high tickets first, and then scaling your business and selling low tickets, and then upselling them back again and to high tickets. And that's how you create the whole system, right? And when I started my journey, and I still remember, I started on Facebook and I was talking to people in the DMs, and I was getting so aware about my audience, that what they think, what they don't think, what are their behaviors, what are their beliefs, and everything. The more better understanding you have about your audience, the better salesman you become coming forward, right? The better coach you become. And I'll tell you a statement here, which really gives a huge insight here. Be obsessed with the psychology and not the technology, right? Hope that makes sense. And if you loved this video, do type loved it in the chat. And if you're watching it on YouTube, let me know what next